Okay, a new display here at the Hepworth Wakefield in Gallery 3 looks at two exhibitions from the 1950s. One of them was called Parallel of Art and Life, and it was at the ICA in London, and the other was called Man, Machine and Motion, and it was held at the Hatton Art Gallery in Newcastle. The first was held in 1953 and the second in 1955, so it's a really important time in the 1950s when things were starting to shift, and this exhibition focuses on that shift. So all of the artists involved were involved with something called the independent group, and I suppose what combines the two exhibitions is the use of the found image, and how at that time that felt like a really relevant and direct way of talking about contemporary life at the time. And all of those artists in those exhibitions included the found image, and it was about taking things that were outside of the art world, so images from science, children's drawings, ancient images, and combining them together and talking in a non-hierarchical way about art. The two exhibitions were influential because they showed a shift in the way people were thinking about art and what an art object was. An art object didn't have to be something that was handcrafted anymore. These artists used found imagery, photography, picked up objects from the world and used them to mould and cast. So in a way it's something that we very much take for granted these days, the idea of installation art, the idea of film and video and architecture and design being combined in this idea of art. So the artists that were involved in this exhibition here were part of the independent group, and that involved artists like Edoardo Paolozzi, Nigel Henderson, Richard Hamilton. And these were the kind of forebearers of British pop art, and some of those ideas, the use of the found image, the use of contemporary culture, then moved on and progressed into what we now know as British pop art. Visitors can expect something very different from this exhibition because it's about showing that shift in both the art world and the making of objects, but also the idea of what an art gallery can do and what an installation can look like. So when you come to the gallery here, you'll see film, you'll see sculpture, drawings, as well as installations of these exhibitions.